Hi, Alma.
Okay. Alma at the Airwaves. Okay. Wait, what day is it? It is Monday, 27th of April.
Yes.
Welcome to my split screen. Look, I have a guest. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Alma.
Welcome, sweetheart.
I am so glad you asked me.
So good to have you. So you know what we're going to talk. We just need a little bit of inspiration. We need your illumination. And we talk all about how we cope in this isolation. Do for the world. And I think, okay, first of all, everybody who is watching, I think this is my Maya Angelou. Please.
That is a compliment.
Let them start to listen and then they'll realize I'm right. Yeah. Okay, sweetie. Go ahead. Tell us.
Okay. Hi, Alma. Thank you so much for asking me to be on your show. You know, you asked me what I do to cope. I get up in the morning and I have what I call a spiritual session. So I do my prayers and my meditation. And then I have a pamper me moment. I take a moment that it's all about me. And I do a meditation and I soak my feet and I do all the girly stuff that we do. We got more time to do that, right? So I do that. And then I found this chap on YouTube. So I do my morning exercise along with him. He's kind of cute. He's a senior because it's called the Golden Seniors Exercise. So I dance in my living room all by myself and I do my exercises. And this is my day. I'm sharing my day with you. Then I go on to, have breakfast and do all that stuff. Now, as you know, I'm a writer. So I write. And I do have a Facebook page. So sometimes you'll see on that page excerpts from my life. I sometimes write and sometimes I do videos and I share a song. I also record songs. Music makes me happy. Writing and music makes me happy, so I do a lot of that. So recently I've been recording more, and so on YouTube, you're going to find me there too. And I'm singing songs of inspiration because I share with my church, and I just share with my friends. So those are the kinds of things that I do. I try to share positive things. When this COVID thing started, I, like probably many, did not cope so well in the first week. And I'm not very good at that. You telling me I can't do something. I'm not good at that. So after I got over the initial shock of I can't be out and I can't do this and I can't do that, I stopped all that nonsense because it was just driving me crazy and sending me into depression. And I'm sure there's lots that are like that. I decided to accept that it's out of my control.
Yes. Okay.
And so what I did is I decided, well, why don't I focus on what I can do? I can have pamper me days. I can write. I can sing. I can work on some projects that have, they're on hold, but I can do all the prep work. So I do that. I've been able to attend to my home more. I heard somebody say about downsizing the other day. Do you know her?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm in that. I had laughed because I too am in the downsizing. Sister, we're in this together. So I call on Molly. I have different alter egos. Okay. So Linda doesn't like housework. So Molly comes in and she does the organizing. Okay. I have a friend that said, Linda, you got all these alter egos, but just make sure they don't each get a phone number. So yeah, and then I FaceTime my granddaughter. My granddaughter is a beautiful 24-year-old, and her and I FaceTime each day and share part of our day, and if we're having a hard time, we walk each other through it. So we support each other, right? I also do something that I've always wanted to do, was keep connected with people that I know. I know a lot of people. Now, there's some, as you know, some of them are really close to me and some are just like they're they're friends, but they're distant because we're not in contact all the time. But what I've been doing is each day I take 10 to 25 names, depending on my time, and I connect with them. I send a little hello, I'm thinking of you. Some answer and some don't. And that's okay. Because
Wait,
it may be,
so
yes,
sorry for interrupting. Did you say 25?
up to 25 sometimes.
Oh, I mean, that's really a good number. And my little question in between would be, I know that you're so creative and I know you have been doing this. So my question would be, is all of what you're doing now really, did something change when we started this isolation? Did it become more, or you just carried what you were doing before that? You see my point? Like, is the isolation, did this cause even in increase in what you were doing? I mean, did you wake up really forever? Are you now irreversibly enlightened?
You know, some of these things I was doing before.
Okay.
I just have more time to do it.
Okay.
Okay. But it opened my eyes. This whole thing opened my eyes. I'm looking at it, being a spiritual person and a Christian, I look at it and I go, oh, I think my father's not happy because he's saying, I gave you all these things and you're not appreciating. I'm going to just talk from my perspective.
Okay.
And you're not taking care of it. So I'm going to take it away from you for a minute and let's see how you manage.
Mm-hmm.
So it opened my eyes.
So
It's made me more appreciative.
yeah. So it did have this effect on you. It was really divine. My son says detonation. Not a whisper, not a, so it was this time, it was really the darkness on steroids. And I completely understand that. So it was actually, imagine people who can end up at the end of this without even waking up. That would be a sad thing, right?
That's a sad thing.
That's a sad thing. So we are sure that we're not in this pool. Right?
Yes, yes.
Because you have so much to give, and we know it's in giving that we're receiving, right?
Exactly. Well, I have people that do help me. I have two. I call them my angels.
Okay.
And my angels, if I need something, I can call them, or they'll call and say, Linda, do you need something from this store? Because I'm going to be 70 years young, they have told me, you cannot go outside. I can go for a walk. They've given me permission to go for a walk, but I cannot be going to the store, standing in line for 4 hours and being around a lot of people. So they go do my shopping for me.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
So, and I in turn believe in passing it forward. So what I do is there's certain people that I know they're either sick or they just, I will give them a call. I'm not really a phone person, but there are a few people that I call.
Good.
And do check-ins.
That's wonderful.
Because I mean, if I can't get to them, I have somebody that can. Right? Yeah. So those are the kinds of things that I do.
Oh my God. First of all, let's forget the number 70, because I don't know why you're saying that. Like,
well, because I'm 70 years young.
Yeah, nobody would believe it anyway. So, but as we know on my show, anything fact and fiction doesn't really. I have a good friend, what you just mentioned before. I have a good friend who is Latino and who says, Alma, your ego is not your amigo.
I love that. I love that.
We'll remember that. Yeah. Yes, Linda. I'm so happy we know each other. I'm so happy we're contemporaries. Like, we're walking this planet together right now.
Yes.
Viva the internet, because without it, we would be not in touch.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to still get together, give each other a hug. But in the meantime, I just have to say that you're amazing. Thank you so much for being really who you are.
Thank you.
We will send all the links to your website. So promise me to do this again. This is just a recurrent appearance until you win the Oscar.
All righty. So let me send you a hug.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. So,
and thank you.
We'll proceed. I'll send you the video for your approval. And everybody come tomorrow again. Tomorrow I'm going to tell you about my tattoos, because this is the most expensive thing I possess from my son. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. I love you, Linda, and thank you
Love
so
you
much.
back. Love you back.
Bye, sweetheart.